The following is a presentation of Girard Sports Live. It's time for Girard High School Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for Girard Sports Live.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome out to Frontenac, Kansas for tonight's matchup between the Girard Trojans and the Frontenac Raiders. I'm Josh Lettner, alongside me, Jess Murphy, and we're getting set for tonight's first round playoff matchup between the Girard Trojans and the Frontenac Raiders. Should be an interesting game tonight, but first let's let you know that Girard Sports is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Don't get bit by slow speeds and high prices. Get Gigabit, the fastest internet in Southeast Kansas, with Crocan. To learn more, go to ruralfiber.org or see everything Crocan has to offer at ckt.net. Well, we got a good one on our hands tonight. Frontenac coming in the number 1 team out of District 1 with a 7-1 record. Trojans, the number 4 team out of District 2, coming in with a 3-5 record. We'll take a closer look at this matchup as we move forward in the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show. But first, let's take our first break tonight. We'll come back, break it down for you, getting set for action between the Raiders and the Trojans. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live. Maybe we're back. All right. Welcome to the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show. It's going to move fast now. Brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust, a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have keys to the game, starting lineups, area matchups, all of it coming at you quick, rapid fire style here on the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show. We apologize for the technical difficulty. It's always fun setting up on the road. And we'll have it back for you here. Getting ready for some playoff football between the Trojans and the Frontenac Raiders. When we come back, you're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Judd, Lori, Lisa, or Amber in Girard for all your insurance needs.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Whether you're suffering from the latest bug going around or have a chronic illness that needs regular monitoring by a physician, Girard Medical Center clinics offer quality care for your family close to home. 5 clinics are available throughout Crawford, Cherokee, and Bourbon counties, including Girard, Arma, Frontenac, Cherokee, and Uniontown. Our express care is also available Saturdays, Sundays, and most holidays for the unexpected illnesses that arise. Girard Medical Center clinics and express care, caring for our communities one patient at a time.
Frontenac, Kansas for tonight's matchup between the Girard Trojans and the Frontenac Raiders. Let's take a look at those area matchups. They're brought to you by Diskins Auto and Towing, 120 East Forest Avenue, downtown Girard. Diskins offers 24-hour towing and can repair all makes and models. To learn more, contact Diskins Auto and Towing at 620-724-8100. First in Class 3A on this side of the bracket, the only part we care about right now. 5-3 Burlington's at 2-6 Columbus. 4-4 Prairie View is at 4-4 Baxter. 4-4 Iola is at 7-1 Parsons. And then, of course, tonight Girard here at Frontenac. Our game for you tonight on Girard Sports Live. Elsewhere, other area teams in action. Augusta at 2-5 is at 5-3 Coffeyville. 1-7 Labette County is at 8-0 Lewisburg. So that's a ritual slaughter there going on. 4-4 Lansing at 5-3 Pittsburgh. And that's your look at your local matchups. And Jess, I think we got to keep rolling. What's your keys to the game here tonight? Frontenac won the last matchup 26-12, but it never really felt like it was that close. Trojans certainly going to have to improve the tackling this time around against the Raiders.
Well, just stole words right out of my mouth, Josh. We got to tackle better. Special teams, offense, defense, all three factions of the game. Get off the bus, start early, come out and hit them in the mouth.
And those are things the Trojans have had problems with the last couple of weeks. Fell down 14-0 to Anderson County, able to battle back and get a win there, but then just got rolled in that first half against Burlington, giving up 5 touchdowns to one guy. And that game was out of reach from the beginning.
Yep, and you can't let this one get away early. You got to stay in it early.
The keys to the game brought to you by Evans Motors. Get the keys to your next ride with a stop at Evans Motors. Nate and Eddie have decades of experience getting folks into the right car, truck, van, or SUV that's right for them and their family. Stop by and see them at the intersection of Highway 69 and 400, just south of Pittsburgh, or see their full selection online at evansmotors.net. We're going to step away for our second break of the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and the opening kickoff probably from here in Frontenac. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at ColesServiceLLC.com.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Mathis Drug Store Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drug Store, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
Are you in the need of top-notch construction services for your farm or industrial project? Proud Girard High School alumnus Chandler Humble and Humble Construction LLC are here. With 7 years in the business and a lifetime of knowledge, Humble Construction creates top-quality pipe fencing, industrial chain link fencing, metal buildings, water line installation, and a lot more. For your free estimate, call Humble Construction at 620-238-4636. Need land prep? Humble Construction has you covered with skid steer, rock leveling, and laser grader services. Humble Construction LLC. Excellence in every project.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Getting set for kickoff tonight between the Girard Trojans and the Frontenac Raiders. Time to take a look now at our starting lineups, brought to you by the Jagged Edge. Trojans will start this game in style, but nowhere near the level of style you'll find at the Jagged Edge. Stylist Carla Sands, Robin Hawkins, or Eva Vietti will have you looking your best for your next big game. Make an appointment soon by calling 620-724-7500. Jess.
All right, for the offensive side of the Frontenac Raiders, they're going to start number 1, senior Troy Kramer, number 3, junior Wyatt Frazier, number 7, senior Cal Turlett, number 9, junior Gavin Whithoon, number 23, junior Jaden Houghton, number 32, senior Peyton McDonald, 54, senior Jacob Holt, 55, senior Tyler Antel, 56, junior Jack Capehart, 57, senior Aiden Hill, 64, junior Alonzo Burke.
And we'll get you those Girard starters on the other side of the break and the national anthem. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Trojan fans can find us at 408B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Crocan has been serving the area for 70 years, and our employees are truly what sets us apart. Not only do they provide the best high-speed internet service available, they live and work where you do. They care about the company, our customers, and our community. They donate, they volunteer, and their investment makes us different. When you call, you get a local voice to solve your problems and keep you connected. We could not do it without their passion and hard work. Thank you, Crocan employees, for making us the best.
Frontenac, Kansas, getting set for kickoff tonight's matchup between the Girard Trojans and the Frontenac Raiders. They're at the time for the coin toss. But Jess, let's go ahead and finish those starting lineups for the Trojans. I'll keep an eye on it.
All right. So the Trojans are going to run their offensive starters. They're going to start sophomore number 2 Gannon Clark, sophomore number 8 Junior Love, senior quarterback Jake Towner, and then sophomore 21 Aiden Ashbacher, junior number 25 Levi Blair, junior number 40, Scott Moore, senior number 67, Caleb Combs, senior number 71, Brandon Bishop, senior number 72, Drake Kotzman, junior number 73, Aaron DeBrava, and junior number 75, Zach Benzo.
Trojans won the toss and have elected to defer to the second half. Frontenac will receive to start the game. Again, those starting lineups brought to you by the Jagged Edge. Getting set to have kickoff here. Jess, did you do any fishing this weekend?
I did a little bit today, yeah.
Yeah? Did you catch anything?
Yeah. I caught a handful of real little ones.
Real little ones,
yeah.
Huh? All right. Well, that there's good to know, Jess. Jess's fishing update brought to you by B&B Excavating. The numbers don't lie. Dirt's heavy. So trust the guys at B&B Excavating to move what needs moving, specializing in septic systems, water line install and repair, driveways, rock hauling, leveling. B&B Excavating. Call 620-724-8542. That's just in case I don't have any halftime stats tonight, Jess. That's just a little insurance policy there. A little safety net. I fully anticipate having very unofficial stats, but just in case. Lightning strikes.
Not a lot of room up here.
Food poisoning, some other scenario.
Wind gust.
We're taking care of business right now. Getting set for the kickoff tonight. Brought to you by Larrett Ceramics. 503 West Maple and Girard. Stop by Larrett's. See my pause? That's the Paul Harvey pause I gave it there. 503 West Maple and Girard. Stop by Larrett Ceramics for great gift ideas and supplies. Get creative when it comes to gift buying. Get your friends and family a beautiful ceramic piece or maybe even classes from Larrett Ceramics. Call 620-724-8442.
And that is the rest of the story.
That's right. Don't take my word for it, Jess.
All right, so see if the Trojans can't get a stop on the opening kickoff.
Kick is away. Rolling kick fielded at about the 6-yard line. And breaking through the coverage up to about the 40-yard line. Again, Trojans having a little bit of trouble with the kickoff coverage to start this game. And that kick return by Peyton McDonald sets Frontenac up 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
41-yard line. Raiders take over there. 1st and 10.
Senior quarterback Cal Turlip leads his team to the line. He'll line up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in this set. Put a man in motion. There's going to be a flag.
Flag on the play.
Legal procedure against Frontenac, so they start out in reverse tonight.
Against the Raiders.
If you're the Trojans, you'll take that, especially after that kick return.
To the 36-yard line, 1st and 15.
Backs them up 5. Start over, 3rd and 15 at the 36. Turlip in the gun, gets the snap low. Handoff right up the gut to Gavin Whitcune. Had a good game last time against the Trojans. And he'll pick up about 3 there.
Yep, coming off the bottom of that pile is number 31 freshman Brokaw from the linebacker position to fill a gap.
So 2nd and 12 at the 39. Frontenac needs the Girard 49 for a 1st down. Now Turlip back to pass, has a man deep, throwing over the top. Newton back, let the ball. Oh, man. Well, neither guy made a play on it, and the ball falls helplessly to the turf. That was kind of like the end of that Bills-Bucks game last night. Did you see that, Jess?
I fell asleep.
Big Hail Mary pass at the end, but none of the receivers or defensive backs could find it, and it just hit the ground right in the middle of all of them. That sets up a 3rd down and 12. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen that game, you had it on DVR. I apologize.
Yeah, Frontenac's receiver was open, just a little bit underthrown there.
And Newton was trying to keep up with him, and then he played the ball short. Fortunately, it fell incomplete. Turtle back to pass, throwing on the run, has a man, catch made right in front of the sticks. And it's going to depend on the spot here. If you're Frontenac, I think you go for it. Right at midfield. Let's see where they're going to spot the ball. Just about a half-yard shy of the 1st.
Gain of 11 on the play.
And they're going to keep the offense out on the field.
Well, deja vu here. Trojans stopped them in the first game about the same spot here, and Frontenac busted this 4th and short play for a touchdown. So these Trojans need to stop this run.
Ball right at midfield. They need about a half a yard for a 1st down. They'll come out in the I formation. Turlip straight ahead, and they're going to have it 1st and 10 up to about the Trojan 47. Gain of 3 on the play. They needed a half a yard and got 3.
Kind of the high school version of the tush push.
I prefer brotherly shove. Tush Push sounds like a country dance from the late 90s.
McDonald on the carry.
Not much running room that time for McDonald. It'll set up a 2nd down and 10. See if they give him any forward progress. They might have given him a yard. Nope.
Football. Nope, he ran right into big 72 Drake Kotzman, plugging that A gap.
That's no way to go through life, Jess.
I'd hate to run into him.
Now they're running near side, and good yardage on that carry up to about the Girard 38-yard line. See who.
Whitton on the carry.
And that was
down by Ashbacher.
Jaden Houghton on the carry that time.
Yep, Aiden Ashbacher coming in from the safety position trying to make a tackle.
Call it a gain of 8. Sets up 3rd down and 2. Thurlip hands it off. Big hole that time as Whitcune has lots of room to run. He's inside the Trojan 20 down to about the 17-yard line. And that'll be another 1st down for Frontenac. Just got gashed right there.
Yeah. The far side DN for the Trojans got sealed off, and there's a hole big enough that a truck could drive through it.
20-yard gain for Whitcune. And Frontenac moving the ball here on their first drive of the night. Started out with a legal procedure penalty, but Frontenac's moved it pretty well since then. Got a man in motion. They'll hand it off again. Whitcune once again. Trojans this time bottle him up after a gain of about 3.
Brought down by Kotzman. Gain of 3 on the play. Ball at the 15-yard line. 2nd and 7.
Now Turlett back to pass, rolling, looking, near side, hits a back in the flat, and that'll be a 1st down for the Raiders. That's Peyton McDonald with the reception. And that's just one of those where the wide receiver clears out the defensive back, and the linebacker can't get there in time to get the back coming out of the backfield. Nice looking play.
Good scheme.
1st and goal now from about the 6. And man, 2nd effort almost got to the goal line. And Whitcune almost got the touchdown, but he's going to be down just short of the goal line, a gain of 5.
See if the Trojans change up this 3-man front here with just inches to go.
Nope. Power eye or double tight I formation here for Frontenac, and Trojans stop that one.
Yeah, that's Anthony Pike. Yeah, Anthony Pike beat him to the hole. Good play there by Pike.
No gain on the play. Sets up a 3rd down and goal. Been a pretty long drive. Start the game. So far, about 5.5 minutes on this drive for Frontenac. This will be the 12th play of the drive.
If they run a player on a little late here, down around 6 seconds on the play clock.
Double tight eye again. They'll give to the fullback this time, and McDonald gets into the end zone. Frontenac leads it 6-0. Well, Trojans elected to kick or defer to the second half. Frontenac gets the kick. They drive they get a good return out to the 40 and then 60 yards on 12 plays. And they lead at 6-0 here, pending the extra point. Holds it down, kick is up and good. And the Raiders lead at 7-0. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings and a variety of other dishes that would satisfy any cravings, even homemade pie. Besides dine-in and carry-out, Chicken Annie's of Girard also does catering in the area. Stop in on Highway 47 in Girard for a hearty meal, and follow Chicken Annie's of Girard on Facebook for specials.
Welcome back to Frontenac. Raiders just took a 7-0 lead. They go 60 yards in 12 plays, capped off by a 1-yard touchdown run by Peyton McDonald. They lead at 7-0. Now we'll see if the Trojans have an answer. A low bouncing kick. Going to be fielded at about the 21 by the upback. Nifty move up the sideline. Cutting inside, it's Levi Blair, and he's across midfield to the Raider 42. So that dribbling kick didn't really work because Blair made the first man miss and just had an open lane up the sideline.
Good running by Levi.
First and 10 for the Trojans. See where they place the ball. It is at the Frontenac 42. So both teams get a good kick return to start their drive. Towner leads them to the line. Handoff straight ahead. I believe that was Junior Love on the carry. And it was. He'll pick up about 3 there on first down, set up a second down and 7.
Gain of 3 on the play. Ball's at the 39-yard line. Second and 7.
This first half flying by, Jess. Towner in the pistol. Go play action over the top, looking for Scott Moore. Too strong. And just over the extended hand of Trey Kramer, the senior defensive back for Frontenac. And that one just, I don't know, it didn't look like Moore was legging it out there, Jess. And Towner put it where he thought he was going to be and not where he was.
Thrown to a spot.
Right. Coverage pretty good. Double coverage that time on Moore. And it sets up a third down and 7 now for the Trojans.
I'd assume they're planning on going for it if they're throwing it that early.
Love in the backfield behind Towner. They'll put a man in motion. Now Towner trying to run option, and the Raiders not fooled, and they get him stopped behind the line for a loss. It's going to set up a 4th down and long here for Girard. And Love had room to run there, Jess.
Yep. They 4 down linemen of Frontenac just shed their offensive linemen, and they was ready to intercept a pitch. Probably a good thing Towner just took the loss.
4th and 12, loss of 5 on the play, back to the Frontenac 44. Trojans going for it here on this 4th down and long. If you're Frontenac and you watch tape, you know you better cover Scott Moore right here. Somehow Moore open, fighting forward, trying to get to the first down. I don't think he got there, Jess. I think he's about a yard short. And that's going to turn it over on downs to Frontenac. I don't think he got it. I mean, it appears to be a yard short, and it is Frontenac football. So the completion is there from Towner to Moore, but just for 11 yards, they needed 12.
Yep, that 3-yard loss, 4-yard loss on that option play hurt them.
And Frontenac was just keying on that option. Now, Frontenac's offense back out on the field. 1st down and 10 at their own 33. Whithume, room to run, and Trojans finally catch up with him, but not until a gain of 5 on the play.
Brought down by Bishop.
Call it a gain of 6. That's bigger than 4.
Ball at the 39-yard line.
Ball to 39. Sets up a 2nd down and 4. Trelip gets the snap. Handoff goes to Whithune coming near side. Room to run. Actually, that's not Whithune, that's McDonald. And he's in for the touchdown. Actually, what's that number? Is that 31? Yeah, Peyton McDonald, 32. And the Raiders lead at 13-0. Tackling, Jess.
Yep. Whack of.
So Frontenac goes 65 yards in 2 plays, capped off by a 39-yard touchdown run by Peyton McDonald. They're up 13-0, pending this extra point. Not the start the Trojans were looking for. It's good. They trail at 14-0. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan Football on Girard Sports Live.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Welcome back to Frontenac. Trojans trailing at 14-0. They went for it on a 4th and 12, came up a yard short, and then Frontenac in 2 plays went 65 yards, capped off by a 39-yard touchdown run by Peyton McDonald. They lead at 14-0. Now Trojans with it. On the kick return, Moore across the 20 gets belted, and he'll push forward to about the 23, and that's where the Trojans will have it 1st and 10.
Moore brings the ball out to the 23-yard line. Girard takes over there. 1st and 10.
Trojans trail by 14 in the first quarter. At Anderson County, able to bounce back in that one. But taller order here tonight against this Frontenac squad, a much better team. Not taking anything away from Anderson County, but I think Frontenac probably cleans their clock. Quick pitch outside. And out across the 30 is Aiden Ashbacher. It'll be a gain of about 7 there on 1st down.
That's a lot better job there by Ashbacher just to cut that upfield. Early in the season, he would have tried to sprint that to the sideline. But this time, he just stuck a foot in the ground and went upfield and got 7 yards.
So 2nd down and 3 for the 31 for the Trojans. Handoff inside to Love, has a man wrapped around his ankle and able to push forward maybe for a gain of a yard.
Brought down by several Raiders.
And Frontec's getting really good penetration with their defensive front.
Gain of 1 on the play. Ball on the 31-yard line, 2 yards to go. It's 3rd down.
They'll bring up 3rd down and 2. Ashbacher motions to the near side. He's the lone wide out. Towner tries to run for it, no dice. He's stopped in the backfield and gets the mercy whistle from the ref. And they'll bring up 4th down for the Trojans. They're not going for this, so they'll punt it away.
No gain on the play. 4th and 3.
Jake ran the ball really well last week against Burlington, but this ain't Burlington.
No, and you have to block the end on the side you're running to.
Punt his way. Mishandled, but played on the hop. And that is Whit Hune with it. Goes up the Frontenac sideline and forced out of bounds. Or I'm sorry, that was Wyatt Frazier, junior wide receiver, and mishandled it, played it on the hop, got a pretty decent return out of it. And the Raiders will start out in Trojan territory at the 40. Back to pass is Turlip. Throws far side, just past the outstretched arms of a defender, and gets the ball to Jacob Murphy.
Gain of 18 on the play.
No, that's not Murphy. That's Trey Kramer out there on the outside. It's a 1, not a 4, Jess.
My Trojan defender went for the interception and didn't get a hand on it and
gave up a big play.
Give up a big play.
1st and 10 at the 22 now for Frontenac. The run comes near side. That is Whit Hune. He's brought down right at the 20. A gain of 2 on the play.
Brought down by Contzman. Gain of 2 on the play. Ball's on the 20-yard line. 2nd and 8.
There's Whit Hune again across the 15, close to the first down at about the 13-yard line.
If he was untouched till Scott Moore made a good open field tackle one-on-one, bring him down.
Ball on the 13-yard line, 3rd and 2.
They have to run one play. There's a 1-second differential between the play and the game clock.
3rd and a long 1 for Frontenac. They'll come out I formation with Hune, the tailback in the backfield. Kramer in motion. They'll pitch near side to Whit Hune. Tries to find the corner, does. He's tackled from behind by Anthony Pike. Brought down at about the 5-yard line, but it'll be enough for 1st down. Frontenac has it now 1st and goal to 5.
That's good for a Frontenac Raider. And that's the end of the first quarter. Your score, Frontenac.
At the end of 1, Trojans trail at 14-0. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Why settle for less than the best? Croc-Can's gigabit fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Croc-Can has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high-speed internet. If you want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages, it is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Croc-Can.
Welcome back to Frontenac. Trojans trailing at 14-0. Frontenac knocking on the door. They got it 1st and goal at the Trojan 5-yard line here to start this 2nd quarter. Drill up under center. I formation, they'll put a man in motion near side. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Whit-Hune across the 5 and brought down at about the 3. I'll give him a couple on the play. It'll set up a second down and goal.
Yep, that's senior Caleb Combs in there from his D-line to make a good tackle to keep him out of the end zone at least one more time.
Second and goal now at the 3. Frontenac trying to kind of put this one out of reach here early. If they can score here, Jess, 21 points down is a tough one to come back from. Trojans stand strong again, and they're going to stop them for no gain on that play. It'll bring up third down and goal from the 3 as McDonald just couldn't find a gap there.
Yeah, the Trojan D-line there. Raiders tried to run a little counter play, but Trojans D-line stayed home and stuffed them one more time here.
Yeah, the counter plays got them all year. Not right there, though.
Someone's got to take a timeout as time's winding down on the play clock.
Frontenac's going to talk it over. We'll take a break as well. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live. Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Trojans trailing at 14-0, trying to keep it from turning into 21-0 here. Defense has made a couple good stops here inside the 5-yard line. They're going to need a couple more if they're going to keep Frontenac out. Third down and goal from the 3-yard line. This time, Turlip in the gun. Lone back in the backfield's McDonald. He's going to get the carry, lowers his shoulder, and he's in there for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Peyton McDonald.
And the Trojans trailing at 20-0. Hold is good. The kick is up. And it's good. Raiders lead at 21-0. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Big hole now for the Trojans as they trail at 21-0 here in the second quarter. Lots of time to play. But this is a big drive, Jess. If they want to get back in this ball game, they're going to have to do it right here.
Yep, I agree.
Frontenac crowd into it as we're here on the home side. And why wouldn't they be? Scott Moore fields a kick, heads to the middle of the field, needs to get vertical. And he does, across 25, 30, 35, 40. cuts inside, makes a man miss at midfield, finally tackled from behind on the Frontenac side of the field, and hopefully that's what Girard needs to get a little fire in their bellies here in this second quarter, and they'll have it 1st and 10. They're going to mark him down at the Frontenac 42.
Takes over there, 1st and 10.
Well, I questioned his logic going horizontal, but he saw something I didn't, Jess.
Yeah,
and able to cut it up the field, and nice return there by Scott Moore.
When he saw that gap, he did cut it up.
2 wide to the near side. Clark and Moore, they'll hand it off straight ahead to Junior Love, and he'll pick up about 3 on the carry. It'll set up a 2nd down and 7 at the Frontenac 39.
Brought down by Beckham.
Taking down under 10 minutes to play here in this second quarter, and it's been all Frontenac here so far in this first half. But if the Trojans can get a score here, they get the kick to start the second half. But they can't have many more wasted possessions. Ashbacher off the pitch, cuts it upfield. He's across the 30. And that's enough for a Trojan 1st down. Up to the 29. Call it a gain of 10 for Ashbacher.
So that play is good for a Girard 1st down. 1st and 10, ball at the 29-yard line.
Is that the first down for the Trojans or the second?
I believe the first.
I believe so too.
No time like the present. 1 wide out. They'll put a man in motion as Blair. The handoff goes to Junior Love, and he'll have another 4-yard gain up to about the 25-yard line.
Love on the carry. Brought down by Peterson.
Sets up 2nd down and 6.
Ball on the 26-yard line. 2nd and 6.
Two wide near side, Moore and Clark. Love the lone back in the backfield. They put Ashbacher in motion. The pass too high for him. He was toast anyway if he'd have caught it. And he goes down hard and comes up gingerly. Just an incomplete pass. It brings up a 3rd down and 6 for the Trojans. I think he's better off not catching that one, Jess.
Might have been, yeah. They called that a backwards pass, spotted the ball where it went out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness.
Backwards pass. Puts the ball at the 32-yard line. 13 yards to go.
It'll be 3rd and 13.
Down.
Trojans going to have to take a timeout as the play clock ran out on them.
When we come back, they're facing a 3rd and 13. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Judd, Lori, Lisa, or Amber in Girard for all your insurance needs.
Trojans see what they can dial up here on this 3rd down and 13. Drive looked good, but a lot of these things that Trojans are trying to get to develop behind the line just haven't worked out for them here tonight, whether it's the option or that backward pass to Ashbacher. So 3 wide in this set. Towner back to pass, being pressured, gets rid of it, throws it up for grabs, and it falls incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down and long. Jaden Houghton providing the pressure that time on Towner, and he got rid of it at the last second, but coverage was good and throw was not accurate.
Yep, and they left Towner in here, so they're going for it.
Fourth and 13. Towner back to pass, a little screen pass underneath the Ashbacher, runs right into a black jersey as Rolando Moran read that one. 5'8", 240-pound junior. And he stopped Ashbacher, and then his teammates showed up and cleaned it up, and that'll turn it over on downs.
Raiders will take over at the 32-yard line.
I don't think there was any gain on that play either, Jess.
Yeah, they set up the screen, and the Trojan linemen they went up to block the second level, and
nobody fooled the lineman.
Right, no one fooled the lineman.
So 1st and 10 for the Raiders from their own 32. Turlip in the gun, trips to the far side. They'll motion a man near side. Back to pass, throws it out in the flat. That's Peyton McDonald, makes a man miss, makes another man miss. Finally tackled from behind, probably Scott Moore. Nope.
That's good for a Frontenac Raider.
Well, it was Scott Moore on the tackle.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
And that's a Raider first down into Trojan territory at the 38. (18 and 12). That's 30, right?
I run out of fingers.
We're going to call that a 30-yard gain, Jess. That's what we're going to do. Nice round number. Turlett back in the gun. Handoff this time to McDonald. He might be a little out of breath. No gain on the play. It'll set up a 2nd down and 10 at the Trojan 38.
Yep. Trojan defender got a hand on him in the backfield. Pike was able to meet him in the line of scrimmage to take him down.
Tell you what, Jess, that first half flew by, or the first quarter flew by. The second quarter is kind of dragging a little bit. Throwing the ball around the yard a little more. 2nd down and 10 now for Frontenac. Clock rolls down around 7 minutes to play here in the first half. 4 wide receivers in this set for the Raiders. Turlip back to pass, has plenty of time. Over the middle, has a man. Trey Kramer into the end zone, touchdown Frontenac. And it's officially ugly. Nice looking pass that time from Turlip. Great protection. Surveyed the field and threw a great ball over the middle to Kramer, who was creating separation down the middle of the field. Kind of running that deep post. And the Trojans about to be down by 4 scores. That's cool if you're Abraham Lincoln, but not cool if you're the Trojans. Kick is good. Trojans trail it 28-0. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Well, Frontenac goes 68 yards in 3 plays, capped off by a 38-yard touchdown pass from Cal Turlip to Trey Kramer. And the Raiders lead at 28-0 here with just under 7 minutes to play first half. We're going to be in running clock territory, Jess. Short end-over-end kick fielded by Scott Moore, and he's tackled in the open field from behind at about the 20-yard line. And that tackle by Jack Capehart, the junior linebacker, 6'1", 190. And the Trojans got to go 80 yards here. Towner brings him to the line. One wide receiver in this set. Handoff straight ahead to Love. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss. Cross the 40, the 45. Now a gang of Raiders bring him down near midfield. Good looking run that time by Junior Love.
On the carry.
The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. And that is a very uncharitable spot. I guess they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 47. Gain of 27 on the play for Junior Love. Trojans get their first chunk play of the night, and they'll go straight ahead with Love again. And the whistles blow after he picks up about 7 yards there on 1st down.
Brought down by several Raiders. Gain of 7 on the play. Ball on the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3.
Second down, a long 3 for the Trojans at the Raider 47. Trying to get it around the end with Ashbacher and Frontenac. Just a little too quick for that. I'm sorry, it's Jake Huber.
Brought down by McDonald.
Or Gavin Huber, I'm sorry, on the carry. And
no gain
just,
on the play.
you got to be real fast to beat these guys to the edge.
46-yard line, 3 yards to go. It's
brings up a 3rd down and 4.
Kind of a jet sweep type play, but
not enough jet.
No, he had the reverse thrusters on there for a minute.
3rd and 3 now at the 47. Put a man in motion. Give it to Love again. He has the 1st down out to about the 40-yard line. Got an official, took a hit there.
Love on the carry.
He's wearing black and white. What's he expect, right?
Yeah.
Just blend right in, buddy.
Another 1st down for the Trojans, so maybe they can, as my partner likes to say, make a little chicken salad out of this first half and try to get in the end zone here.
Ashbacher in motion. They're going to give it to Love again up the middle, I believe, or did Towner keep that?
Jake kept it.
Towner kept it, went forward, and will set up a 2nd down and about 7 after the run by Towner up to the 40 or up to the 37.
37-yard line. 2nd and 7.
There's the snap. They'll give it to Love. Big hole that time for Junior. Stiff arms the man at the 30 and fights forward with a man wrapped around his ankle to the 28. Another 1st down for the Trojans.
Gain of 9 on the play. 1st and 10 Girard. Ball at the 28-yard line.
Junior's running pretty strong tonight, Jess.
Yeah, looks good. When there's a hole,
Love, lone man in the backfield. They'll put Ashbacher in motion this time. Frontenac keying on Junior.
Love on the carry.
And there's no gain on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10.
Down by several Raiders.
That time there was no hole.
Yeah. Once too often to the well, you know. Like. But I guess you keep running until they stop it, and they stopped it.
Yeah, they'll never expect it this time.
The old Nebraska philosophy. Ashbacher trying to get around the corner, spins out of a tackle. They'll have a gain of about 6 up to the 22.
Brought down by several Raiders. Gain of 5 on the play. Ball's on the 21-yard line. 4 yards to go. It's 3rd down.
Big 3rd down here for the Trojans. 3rd and a long 4. Now they're going to get a flag pre-snap. It's offsides against Frontenac.
Good deal.
And that'll make it a 3rd down and short now for the Trojans, I believe.
Well,
if not a 1st down.
Right, 3rd and 4, that should be 1st down.
You'd think. And they're moving the chains.
The result of that penalty gives Girard a 1st down.
I'm no mathologian, but
I do know what 4 minus 1 is, though.
I know 5's more than 4.
Right. Barely.
Too wide to the near side. Towner hands it off to Love. And Junior will have a couple as he backs into the defense there.
Again, brought down by several Raiders.
Doesn't hurt as bad if you can't see it.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Junior, he's done that all season, so.
Yep.
I don't know if it's just a half spin or what he calls it, but he likes to get hit in the back, not in the ribs or the chest. Or
just don't like to see it coming. Second down and 8 now for the Trojans. Love gets it. Nope. They give it up to Ashbacher. Defense is fooled. Announcer's fooled. It'll be a 1st down for the Trojans inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for Girard. Nice deception there.
9 on the play. That's good for a Girard.
You know who wasn't fooled? The camera guy.
1st and goal.
He had a wide shot.
Good run there by Aiden Ashbacher. He cuts that back upfield.
Gain of 12 on the play.
And that's what happens when the inside run works, is it opens that outside run up.
Now they give it to Love again, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Trojans are on the board. 1:07 to play, first half.
Junior Love.
Trojans cut it to 3 scores. And they trail it 28-6 here. Wait to see what happens for the point after. They decide to go for 2. And looks like they're going to keep the offense out on the field and go for 2. Somebody's popcorn smells good.
It does.
It smells very popcorny.
We're going to call timeout.
Trojans will talk it over before this 2-point attempt. 1:07 left to play first half. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Well, after all that, they're going to go for 1. Zeb Poland on to attempt the point after. Kick is up and good. Trojans trail it 28-7. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
A part partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
The kickoff for the Trojans.
Trojans set to kick it away. They trail it 28-7. And, you know, just kind of like against Burlington last week, Jess, they just got into a hole early, and then it's like they woke up and it was competitive from that point on. But, man, you just can't dig that kind of hole for yourself and hope to come out against a good team with a win.
Yeah, my keys of the game was they're not doing that, Josh.
Yeah, if only they did what you told them to do, Jess. You write a memo.
Oh, there we go.
Kick mishandled. Now scooped up inside the 10-yard line. Trojans get a tackle at the 15. And so a bit of a special teams miscue by Frontenac. Puts them deep in their own territory. See if the Trojan defense can come away with a stop here. But only a minute 3 left to play in the first half. And so Frontenac in a position here, unless Trojans, when they've already burned 2 of their timeouts, only stop at once. Frontenac's in a position here to just be able to run this one out and head to the locker room with the lead. Throw it back to pass. Has a man at the 20. Sheds the tackle. 30, 35, 40, 45, and pushed out of bounds near midfield. I think they're going to get him out at about the 46. And it'll be a first down for Frontenac. And that missing that first tackle, if the first guy makes the tackle, that's a 5-yard gain.
Tackling. Who would have thought?
And again, it's Trey Kramer. About a 31-yard pass completion. Trail it back to pass again. Going to air this one out. Has a man. Catch is made over the top by Wyatt Frazier. Over the top of Adrian Newton.
Newton was in pretty good position. Just a heck of a good catch there by Kramer.
And now Frontenac will clock it. Stops the clock with 42 seconds. Allows the Raiders to get the play in here without the clock running. Smart heads up play. 2nd and 10 from the Trojan 20. Back to pass again. Screen pass this time to McDonald. He's across the 10, inside the 10. He'll have a first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Raiders inside the Trojan 10-yard line. Just like that, bam, 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 right down the field. And here they are knocking on the door again.
Raiders are going to take a timeout here to stop the clock.
We'll keep it right here while I do some math and just spread some pearls of wisdom.
Well, I'll just talk about how hard math is.
It can be difficult.
Are you using new math, Common Core math, or old style 2 + 2 does equal 4?
Old school chicken scratch.
Yeah. Abacus.
Fingers and toes.
I got a slide
ears and
rule
nose
somewhere.
Yeah.
I'd love to tell my 2nd grade teacher that wouldn't let me count on my fingers that I do own a calculator and I carry it in my pocket every day.
So there. You gonna call her out by name?
No.
Yeah, you know better. 2nd grade teachers are mean.
First and goal, Raiders.
First and goal at the Trojan 8 after the 12-yard pass on the screen to Peyton McDonald. Now they go 4 wide. Empty backfield for Kramer. Back to pass. Throws over the middle. Has a man. Touchdown, Raiders. That's Kramer.
Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown, Trey Kramer. Pass completed by Cal Turlick.
Just like that, they march down the field. They go 85 yards in 4 plays and lead it 34-7. Raiders trying to make it 35 right here. The kick is up. And it's good. 30 seconds left to play here, first half. Frontenac, 85 yards in 4 plays. They lead it 35-7 over the Trojans. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan Football on Girard Sports Live.
Whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
You should have known everybody'd have a calculator by now.
Right.
You think technology's just going to stop?
Say second grade would have been about 1982.
Probably when she was born, they were still burning whale oil out of lanterns. And she doesn't think everybody'd have a calculator?
Live streaming high school football games.
That's right. That's why I'm confident that someday I'll be a head in a jar talking to everybody. Blair with the return out to the 40-yard line.
Blair on the return, brought down by Pero. Ball taken up to the 39-yard line. Trojans take over.
First and 10 for the Trojans from the 39. They got 26 seconds to cook.
About how long it took Frontenac to score.
Seemingly. Three wide in this set for Towner. Lines up in the pistol. Love in the backfield behind him. He'll bootleg far side. Throws it out in the flat. Fielded by Scott Moore. Got the catch. He's got a first down at midfield. Stop the clock while they move the sticks.
First and 10, Girard. Love on the carry.
Short carry. Trojans are going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 8 seconds left to play first half. Trojans trail it 35-7. You're watching Trojan Football on Girard Sports Live.
Are you in the need of top-notch construction services for your farm or industrial project? Proud Girard High School alumnus Chandler Humble and Humble Construction LLC are here. With 7 years in the business and a lifetime of knowledge, Humble Construction creates top-quality pipe fencing, industrial chain link fencing, metal buildings, water line installation, and a lot more. For your free estimate, call Humble Construction at 620-238-4636. Need land prep? Humble Construction has you covered with skid steer, rock leveling, and laser grader services. Humble Construction LLC. Excellence in every project.
Second down and 1 for Girard. 8 seconds left to play here first half. They have it at the 41-yard line. Three wide receivers for Towner. Back to pass. Throws another one towards the sidelines. Caught by Clark and out of bounds. Stops the clock with 3 ticks left. Moves the ball up to the Frontenac 33. First down for the Trojans.
That's good for another Trojan first down.
See if Jake can throw about 34 yards and Big Scott Moore can out-jump everybody.
Gain of 8 on the pass play. First down and 10. Doesn't matter. This will be probably the last play of the first half. 3 wide again for Girard. And they're going to throw a wide receiver screen to Scott Moore. Trying to make, it's just a lot of yards to try and pick up with a screen. And Moore is forced out of bounds at the 21. And that's going to end the first half. Trojans trail it 35-7. They'll have the ball to start the second half. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with the GN Bank halftime show. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Why settle for less than the best? Croc-Can's gigabit fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Croc-Can has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high-speed internet. If you want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages, it is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Croc-Can.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do-it-yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings and a variety of other dishes that would satisfy any cravings, even homemade pie. Besides dine-in and carry-out, Chicken Annie's of Girard also does catering in the area. Stop in on Highway 47 in Girard for a hearty meal, and follow Chicken Annie's of Girard on Facebook for specials.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Are you in the need of top-notch construction services for your farm or industrial project? Proud Girard High School alumnus Chandler Humble and Humble Construction LLC are here. With 7 years in the business and a lifetime of knowledge, Humble Construction creates top-quality pipe fencing, industrial chain link fencing, metal buildings, water line installation, and a lot more. For your free estimate, call Humble Construction at 620-238-4636. Need land prep? Humble Construction has you covered with skid steer, rock leveling, and laser grader services. Humble Construction LLC. Excellence in every project.
Thanks to your support, Canara Eye Care has expanded. With double the space, they offer more exam rooms, larger optical selection, and extended hours to fit your schedule. And with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Canara Eye Care, the clear choice for your family's vision.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years, with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Producers Cooperative Association is the area leader in providing quality agricultural products, services, and markets. PCA has what you need to maximize your operation with a full-service agronomy department, grain origination, handling and storage, bulk fuels and lubricants, propane, a jam-packed farm store, and livestock feeds in bulk or bagged. PCA is proud to call Girard home and to support Trojan athletics. Stop by or see more online at pcacoop.com. Are you in the need of top-notch construction services for your farm or industrial project? Proud Girard High School alumnus Chandler Humble and Humble Construction LLC are here. With 7 years in the business and a lifetime of knowledge, Humble Construction creates top-quality pipe fencing, industrial chain link fencing, metal buildings, water line installation, and a lot more. For your free estimate, call Humble Construction at 620-238-4636. Need land prep? Humble Construction has you covered with skid steer rock leveling and laser grader services. Humble Construction LLC. Excellence in every project.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. At the break, the Trojans trail it 35-7 to the Frontenac Raiders. Our halftime show brought to you by GN Bank, where they've been providing customers with the highest quality financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agricultural needs, turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. Well, Jess, tackling issues bit the Trojans early, but Frontenac, just a really good team. They look good running the ball. They look good throwing the ball. And defensively, they're pretty disciplined, stay in their lanes. And the Trojans really haven't been able to do much offensively until just a short drive there in the second quarter. But for the most part, Frontenac's really had their way with this one.
Yeah, I was thinking there that if we could just take away the first quarter, that things would be different. But then the Raiders come and drove about 80 yards in 30 seconds and just
crushed that thought.
Right, just makes me think that my thoughts are wrong.
An eye on the game brought to you by Canara Eye Care. As we take a look back at the first half, Canara Eye Care is here to make sure you can see what you're looking for and looking at. Canara Eye Care with locations in Pittsburgh and Girard. It's here to help their valued customers. Learn more at CanaraEyeCare.com. Just this is kind of like living next to a busy subway track.
Grand Central Station there behind us.
No doubt. Let's take a look at some of those halftime stats brought to you by B&B Excavating. The numbers don't lie. Dirt is heavy, so trust the guys at B&B Excavating to move what needs moving, specializing in septic systems, water line install and repair, driveways, rock hauling, and leveling. B&B Excavating. Call 620-724-8542. First up for the Girard Trojans, Jake Towner, 3 carries, -3 yards. He's 5 of 7 passing for 47 yards. Junior Love, 11 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown. Scott Moore, 3 catches for 33 yards. Now for the Frontenac Raiders, Cal Turlip, that senior quarterback, 1 carry for 3 yards. He's 9 of 10 passing for 185 yards and 2 touchdowns. Gavin Whityoon, 11 carries, 59 yards. And I haven't added up Peyton McDonald, but he's got 6 carries. He has a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. And then Trey Kramer has a couple big catches, 1 for a touchdown, and then also a couple big catches by looking for it now. Caden Mirando. Nope. I'll come up with it here in a minute. Anyway, Frontenac kicking the crap out of the Trojans here at halftime, 35-7. And if you're the Trojans in the locker room, this is a big hole, but you do get the kick coming out to start the second half. And at this point, this is looking like it's going to be your last game of the season, Jess.
Yep.
You want to show some pride in this second half. And there's a lot of young guys on this team that have potential and have shown potential this year. And it's an opportunity for them to say, hey, yeah, well, we may have lost tonight, but we're going to be better next year. And a good way to indicate that is to come out and keep giving the effort here in the second half and play with some pride and not just mail this one in here at the break.
Yeah, you're going to have to. It's one play at a time.
That's they don't call you the best color man in the business for nothing. All right, we're going to step away and take our final break of the halftime show here, and we'll be back with second half action, the Trojans and the Raiders. You're watching the GN Bank halftime show on Girard Sports Live.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
Mathis Drugstore Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drugstore, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athlete.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hello, Forest Taste. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We have been serving the 4 states area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. J. Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at J. Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Trojan fans can find us at 408B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Trojans trailing at 35-7 at the break. At least AC/DC's playing. Tomorrow, homecoming for Pittsburgh State as they welcome in the University of Sioux Falls Jackalopes or something.
Jackalope.
I don't know.
Yep. I got a couple scores real quick. Parsons is leading Iola 6-0 at half.
Barn burner.
Aquinas is all over Fort Scott 27-0 at half.
Oh.
And then Prairie View, as expected, 35-0 over Baxter.
It seemed like the smart money was on Fort Scott, but nope, Aquinas. We don't say.
That is all the score updates I have at this moment.
That's about as impressive as my stats, Jess.
Yep.
That's really ended on a strong note.
I had to come up with something better than okay.
Okay. Well, okay then. Anyway, Gorilla's still undefeated. And Sioux Falls, I don't know how to say this, they're not the greatest. And so Gorilla's hoping to come out of that one with the victory. And just a game or two left in the schedule before D2 playoffs start, and they hope to keep that unblemished record. And
they're ranked where?
Oh, way. Like they were number 2, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I was going to.
Yeah.
I thought it. I just didn't want to say it in case I was wrong.
I think we passed Colorado School of Mimes.
Mimes.
Oh. Well, that's a different picture in my head now.
Yeah.
I just thought that's where they all came from.
Yeah. 35-7 this game at half.
Oh, man. I don't know. You look at the playoff field and the way it's structured coming out of districts, and it just seems like
they should take the top 2, not the top 4.
Maybe there's too many teams in this playoff. Like when you got a team with 1 win and they make the playoffs, or 2 wins like Columbus has, they make the playoffs. Labette County at 1-7 makes the playoffs. You've got too many teams in the playoffs.
That's a timely win's what that is.
Yeah. They were either really happy or really bummed about that.
I've always kind of liked how 5A's done it, where I think there's 64 teams in the 5A bracket, and they just line you up. Here you go. They split them 32 and 32, and 32 plays 1, and so that's everybody makes playoffs there.
Yeah. I'm not in favor of that.
That's a resume builder. Mm-hmm. My team made the playoffs every year.
Every year. My career record was 8-400. And we made the playoffs every year.
Well, this second
I just sound old. I sound like a guy complaining about participation medals, Jess.
Yeah, I'm not fond of those.
Yep.
I never got any. So I'm not going to give any.
Moore and Bowen back to receive for the Trojans.
Trojans will have the ball to start the second half, and this is a big possession here if you're Girard and you want to keep this thing competitive. But if you want to just run the clock, then
we're at 55. He wants a ball. He doesn't have a ball to kick. The kicker for the Tyler and Tail.
Yep, they're definitely going to need a ball to get
There
this
it
going.
comes.
There we go.
We had the tee. We had the kicker.
Probably somebody's little brother down here in the corner.
Ball boy.
Playing catch with it.
Everyone, get up and make some noise for the kickoff.
Well, we'll see if the talking stern lecture in the locker room done any good.
Low angling, bouncing kick heading out of bounds. And the Trojans will have it first and 10 at their own 35. I'm going to keep keeping stats, Jess. I'm not going to stop.
I don't blame you.
I know you want me to stop,
You're
but I'm not
good
going
at
to
it.
stop.
And we're backwards in this booth, too. So, you know how many times I've wanted to bump that left hand of yours as you're writing. Turn that 31 into a 30. Uh-oh.
Yeah. You just watch out for the elbow.
All right.
First and 10, Trojans at the 35. Towner leads them to the line. One wide receiver in this set. They'll put a man in motion near side. Handoff to Love, right up the gut. Has a hole, and he's going to have a first down with a gain of 12 up to the Frontenac 47.
Yep, run over one Raider defender and drug another one about 5 yards. Great run by Junior Love.
The 47-yard line.
And we talked about it earlier, Josh. When that inside run, if that's successful, it opens up the playbook.
Another handoff to Love. This time, not as much blocking, and Frontenac does a good job of reading it. They'll stop him after a gain of 2. It'll bring up a second down and 8 at about the 49.
Ball at the 49-yard line, second and 8.
Cloudy, crisp night tonight. Cold front blowing in today. Dropped the temperature about, 20 degrees, 30 degrees.
I was going to say 50.
Feels like it. And it's going to just keep getting colder throughout the weekend. The low Sunday night supposed to be in the mid-20s. Again, Love with the carry. Cross midfield, cross the Frontenac 45. Down to about, they're going to mark him just inside the 45. It'll bring up a third down and 2.
Yeah, they found something on that left side of that offensive line for the Trojans. Now we have a official's timeout. He's checking.
Man, we're rolling.
5-yard line, 2 yards to go. It's third down.
I don't know if we had an equipment malfunction on a player. Equipment malfunction.
Come again? And off inside to Love, another crease. He breaks through 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown Junior Love. And the Trojans aren't going away just yet. As again, that crease opened up inside. Love ran through one arm tackle. And then it was a foot race, and Junior won that one.
Going away.
Trojans get a big play and a quick score here to start the third quarter.
That might be the best I've seen Junior run this year. I mean, he was leaving them behind.
That's his second touchdown of the night. Kick is up and good. Trojans trail it 35-14. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back here watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Trojans strike quick to start the third quarter. They go 65 yards in 4 plays, capped off by a 43-yard touchdown run by Junior Love. Now set to kick it away to the Raiders. Low end-over-end kick fielded at about the 15-yard line.
Boom.
Oh, man. That was a big hit. Who made that one, Jess?
Anthony Pike.
Anthony Pike. That's our hit of the game, brought to you by Bradshaw Collision Repair. If your car takes a hit like that ball carrier just took from Anthony Pike, then take it to Bradshaw Collision Repair. Bob Bradshaw offers refinishing, paintless dent repair, glass replacement, and more. Let Bradshaw Collision Repair get you back in the game. Call 620-724-7300. First and 10 for the Raiders from their own 33-yard line. Straight ahead, a short gain of about 3. And that was Whitcune on the carry.
Brought down by Pike. Gain of 3 on the play.
Train's coming through.
You don't say.
Yeah, if anybody notices that.
How often do those go by? So often you hardly notice. Turlip in the gun, 3 wide. 2 to the far side. Kramer, the lone man on the near side. They're going to go end around to Whitcune. Has room across the 40, across midfield, and finally drug out of bounds by Aiden Ashbacher. But not before he picks up a good chunk of yards and a first down for the Raiders.
That's good for a Frontenac Raider.
Well, Levi Blair right there did a good job of getting him turned in, but the Trojan defenders was just a little bit late getting help.
16 yards on the carry that time on the end around for Whitcune. First and 10 now for the Raiders at the Trojan 47. And that would make it a gain of 17. Shotgun, 3 wide to the far side. Lone man in the backfield's McDonald. He'll get the ball. Working far side. Trojans bring him down at the 45, and as a reward for his efforts, he gets pancaked by Kotzman at the end of that one.
There might have been two Raiders underneath Kotzman as he landed on him.
Brings up a second down at 8 at the 46. I'm sorry, at the 45. As you can clearly see. Turlip in the gun. High snap on the ground. Turlip gets on top of it. And that's going to set up a third down and pretty darn long here for Frontenac. It's the ball back to the Frontenac 45.
Ball's at the 45-yard line. Third and long for the Raiders.
Call it a 3rd and 18. Now trips to the near side for Frontenac. Here's the snap. Back to pass is Turlip. Being pressured by Love. There is a hold. No flag. Wide open down the field. Trey Kramer. And he's in for the touchdown. Looks like some confusion in the backfield for that Trojan defense. And Ashbacher was the closest man, but he is not what I would call close on that play, as Kramer had his own zip code out there. Frontenac up now 41-14. .65-yard touchdown pass. And the Trojans offside there on the extra point attempt. Move it 3 feet forward and do it again.
Or decline it, just stay lined up. Nope.
No, just half the distance. Kick is up and good. Raiders lead at 42-14. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan Football on Girard Sports Live.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
For the kickoff.
Frontenac Raiders go 67 yards in 5 plays, capped off by a 65-yard touchdown pass. Or I'm sorry, 45-yard touchdown pass to Trey Kramer. Now Moore on the kick return. Mishandled it initially and then gets a nice return out across the 30 to about the 32. And there's a flag down, but it looked like on that long pass play that Ashbacher got caught, the free safety for the Trojans got caught, peeked it into the backfield, lost track of Kramer, who then got behind him, which is the cardinal sin for a free safety, is to let somebody run by you. And he paid for it with a touchdown.
Yep, and then we have a block in the back here on Moore's, negates Moore's good return.
Because that penalty is from the spot of the foul, which occurred back around the 15. And that's going to move the Trojans back inside their own 10-yard line. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at about the 7.
Penalty moves the ball back to the
instead of the 30.
Line. Girard takes over there, 1st and 10.
Long way to go here for the Trojans. They trail it by 28. Junior Love on the carry, straight ahead. And he'll be about to the 15. A gain of about 7 on 1st down. Call it a gain of 8.
Gain of 7 on the play. Ball on the 15-yard line. 2nd and 3.
Three wide for the Trojans. They'll give it to Love once again. He has the 1st down. He's out to the 20-yard line fighting for yards, and they'll blow the whistle and give him forward progress up to the 20. Gain of 5.
On the play. 1st and 10, Girard. Ball's at the 21-yard line.
So the Trojans came out and went 65 yards in 4 plays. Big 43-yard touchdown run by Junior Love, and then Frontenac answers right back. And they go 67 yards in 5 plays. Because again, we have Love, or Jake Towner trying to carry, picks up about 2.
Gain of 2 on the play. Ball's at the 23-yard line. 2nd and 8.
But Turlip and Kramer have really been an effective combo in the passing game for Frontenac tonight. They've looked good running the ball with McDonald and Bithune. And you can assume that Burlington's probably having their way with Columbus tonight, but they better enjoy it, because I think Frontenac's going to end their season tonight. Levi Blair trying to find the edge, and instead hit hard and brought down by a few different Raiders. Loss of 2 on the play. It'll set up a 3rd down and 10 for the Trojans from about the 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line, 10 yards to go. It's 3rd down.
Blair driven out of bounds, stops the clock with 5:32 to play here, 3rd quarter. Trojans trailing it by 28. 3 wide receivers in this set. Towner rolling, giving ground, overthrows his intended receiver, and there's a flag.
Yep.
I think the defender maybe got there a little bit early, went through the back of
flag on the play.
Went through the back of Gavin Huber. And it is. It'll be a 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down for the Trojans. I think that's the first penalty tonight, other than like a, oh no, they had an offsides.
Start the game, and then
And a false start to start the game, yeah. First
pass interference against the Raiders.
Gameplay penalty for Frontenac. There haven't really been very many flags in this game. There's
been a pretty clean game.
One silver lining, I guess you could point to. It hasn't had a 75 penalties like the game in Anderson County. 1st and 10 from the Trojans from their own 36.
Love on the carry.
Junior Love picks up about 4, maybe 5 on 1st down.
Brought down by Chance and Houghton.
He's got it up at the 41.
On the play, ball's at the 41-yard line, 2nd and 5.
There's the snap. Pass complete. Oof. I think that was Huber again on the catch. Nope, it was Levi Blair. And that's a couple plays in a row where Blair's taking a real hard shot at the end of it. One here on the near sideline. And then that pass, he shed a man and had the guy wrapped around his legs and then got hit up high.
2 yards to go. It's 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 2. Tight formation this time for the Trojans. Love gets it, sheds a man. He has a 1st down out across midfield, continuing to drag defenders. He's running hard all the way to the Frontenac. They're going to mark him, if we're going with the near side official, at the 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line. 1st and 10, Girard.
I agree. Junior Love's come to play tonight.
Just a sophomore, Jess. I mean, Trojans are going to have a tailback for the next couple of years. That's good news if you're Coach Philpott. Something you can build around. Love this time met right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by Houghton. Short gain on the play.
And Houghton, who made that tackle, a junior, good-looking player as well. We haven't called his name a whole lot of times tonight, but he's down there in the trenches. And be a good one next year for Frontenac as well. Second down and 10. Run option, man, he got that pitch at the last possible moment, and then Ashbacher had his legs cut out from under him.
Ashbacher on the carry.
But not before he gets up to about the 41-yard line for a 5-yard gain, sets up a 3rd down and a long 5. And hear the Frontenac coaches yelling at their players to watch the hard count. Towner looks to the sideline for the play. Trojans have 3 wide in this set. And they're going to take a timeout to talk it over. We'll take a timeout as well. Trojans trailing at 42-14, looking at a 3rd and 5. When we come back, you're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Third down and 5 for the Trojans coming out of the timeout. Minute 57 left to play here, third quarter. They're trailing it 42-14 to the Frontenac Raiders. The winner of this game goes on to play the winner of Burlington and Columbus. That game taking place tonight up in Coffee County, where we were last week. Towner back to pass, deep drop. I think if he stepped up a little more in the pocket, he might shorten some of these throws down the field, but the attempted screen to Ashbacher falls incomplete, sets up a 4th down and 5. Trojans keeping the offense out on the field. They're going to go for it.
Ball on the 42-yard line, 5 yards to go. It's 4th down.
Yeah, I don't know. That screen pass where Ashbacher dropped the ball, he was still 5 or 6 yards behind the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's just I believe he's just dropping back too far to make those plays effective, and that's because of the edge pressure. If he wants to bootleg out, he has to give up yardage. Now a timeout. Trojans want to talk it over again. We'll step away once more. You watch Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Welcome back to Frontenac. Trojans looking at a 4th down and 5.
Ball on the 42-yard line, 5 yards to go. It's 4th down.
See if Towner tries to push the ball down the field here a little bit more. 4 wide receivers in this set. Love the back in the backfield behind Towner. Here's the snap. Jake back to pass. Looking over the middle. Has a man. Pass is dropped. Incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete.
Pass was intended for Levi Blair, and again, Levi takes a big shot, gets up slow. We certainly hope that young man's okay. And it turns it over on downs. Frontenac will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 42.
I've had Levi open. It was a good pass. Good hard hit by Frontenac to dislodge it.
I think he knew he was going to get hit and just took his eyes off of it for just a minute to try and find the defender. Wasn't able to come up with the catch. I don't know if it would have been a 1st down. Would have been close.
What do we got going on?
I don't know. Well, we have a Raider down here on the near side near the 30-yard line. Didn't see. Blair got hit so hard, it could have been the person who made the tackle.
True.
This may have knocked the wind out of himself. Tell you what, I can't remember the last time I got the wind knocked out of me, Jess, but I remember it did not feel good.
No, it's one of the worst feelings in the world.
I'm not saying that that's what this is, but it also doesn't feel good. Not speculating, BJ.
Nope.
Not speculating.
Can't speculate.
I mean, it could be a spider bite. We don't know.
Could have had bad raviolis for the game.
Right. Whoa, racist. Just because they're from Frontenac doesn't mean they're eating raviolis, Jess.
Or
could have had a taco.
Rigatonis.
Could have had some wontons. You don't know.
Bardo's chicken.
Right.
But I've had bad raviolis before. That was my whole point.
Well, see, they're not supposed to come out of a can.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I want to mention how beautiful Frontenac's field looks. First time I've been here since they've turfed the football field.
Yeah, Mammoth did a good job on this one. Did a good job on Frank Jameson in Girard.
Yep, they built us a new press box up here.
Yeah, it's cherry. I like this. Mike Snow let us in and everything. Thought we were going to be sitting outside. I formation, 3 wide for Frontenac. Turlet back to pass, busted play, and Trojan defense on it. And the official could not blow the whistle fast enough as Turlet brought down by a host of Trojans.
Sacked on the backfield by Dubravka.
Forward progress.
Yeah, that was some real good forward progress they gave him. I guess from the first point someone made contact.
Second and long.
Oh, well, second down and call it 13, maybe 14 for the Raiders from their own 38. There's a toss near side. Trojans do a good job of stopping with Hewen before he could get his momentum going forward.
Brought down by Pike.
Pick up maybe a yard there, but it'll bring up third down and long here for Frontenac. But last time they were looking at a third and long, they scored a 45-yard touchdown. I don't want to bring up painful memories for you, Jess, but...
Yeah, because I had already forgotten.
It's a self-defense mechanism.
Same formation and all.
3 wide to the far side. This is going to be a wide receiver screen. And the Trojans do a real good job tracking that one down. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 10 at about the 42. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
And Larson.
Are they running a punt team out?
Gain of 4 on the play. Ball at the 42-yard line. 4th and 9.
Nope, just going to run the clock out.
That's the end of the
And that'll do it for the third quarter. 1 left to play. Trojans in a big hole, 42-14. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Whether you're suffering from the latest bug going around or have a chronic illness that needs regular monitoring by a physician, Girard Medical Center clinics offer quality care for your family close to home. 5 clinics are available throughout Crawford, Cherokee, and Bourbon counties, including Girard, Arma, Frontenac, Cherokee, and Uniontown. Our express care is also available Saturdays, Sundays, and most holidays for the unexpected illnesses that arise. Girard Medical Center clinics and express care, caring for our communities one patient at a time.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
Coming out of the break, they are going to punt it away. Trojans let it bounce. Takes the Trojan bounce at the 30, and it'll be downed at about the 32. And that's where Girard will start this drive. 11:53 to play in the game.
Punt is down at the 30.
But Jesse, because the Raiders didn't score there, Trojans trail it by 28. And there is no running clock. So, I mean, there's no way we're making it over there to Bardo's before they close. Towner takes the snap, hands it off to Love, straight up the gut. He'll pick up about 2 on first down. He'll set up a 2nd down and 8.
Brought down by Chance and McDonald. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Oh, they're going to say he was stopped at the line, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. I thought he picked up a couple. Towner back to pass, off play action, has a man over the top. It's Moore and just a little bit out of his reach.
Falls incomplete.
Towner had time, just a bit too much air under it. I think he maybe thought Scott was a step faster.
Ball on the 32-yard line. 10 yards to go. It's 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 10 for the Trojans. The incompletion stops the clock with 11-12. Now Towner rolling near side, lets it fly, tipped in the air. Oh, Moore had a chance to get it off the carom, but couldn't haul it in. And it's going to set up a 4th down and 10 for Girard. Their own 32, and Coach Philpott's going to elect to run the punt unit out onto the field rather than going for it here on 4th and 10, deep in his own territory. Well, maybe not deep, but in your own territory. Deep enough. High snap, fielded by, Trojan coverage unit does a good job, brings him down at the 43-yard line. That kick was fielded by Wyatt Frazier. That's the name I was trying to come up with earlier, Jess.
I knew you'd come up with it.
35 minutes later, I got it.
Better than texting me at 2 in the morning and be like, hey, that one guy is Wyatt Frazier.
Yep. If I texted you at 2 in the morning, you wouldn't even be able to tell what it was saying.
I'd still come get you.
Yeah. 3 wide receivers on the near side saying, bail me out, probably. Hand off in the backfield. Trojans there. Oh, slips away from one tackle, and then there's a flag. I think it may be an inadvertent face mask.
McDonald on the carry.
Yep, and it is against the Trojans.
Against Girard.
Nothing inadvertent about it, apparently, to the officials. It's going to be a personal foul, 15-yard penalty.
Now, that's Caleb Combs did a good job of getting to the backfield, but just missed the running back and accidentally grabbed his face mask. Man. Big penalty.
Penalty is good for another Frontenac Raider. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Nice run up the middle that time by Whit Hune. Out across the 40 to about the 36, 35-yard line. Set up a 2nd down and 2.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
That's Combs again from his DN position making a tackle 8 yards down the field.
Combs, one of those seniors for the Trojans, could be his last game here tonight. There's only one team in Class 3A that's not going to have a loss in their final game.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Won't be the Trojans.
Now that team's probably going to come out of the West.
Yep.
3rd and 1 for the Raiders.
There's probably going to be
might rhyme with spam whale.
Or Genie.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything that rhymed with Genie that I could say on there.
Beanie?
Yeah, there you go.
Gosh, Jess.
Genie beat Andale early this year.
They did. Snap that longest winning streak, in the nation or something? I mean,
forever.
Running pitch near side. Whitune has all kinds of room to run. Delivers a stiff arm at the sideline, but he's run out of bounds at the 13. But it'll be a first down for Frontenac, knocking on the door once again.
Frontenac Raider. 1st and 10, ball at the 13.
But after what I've seen tonight, too, I might not count these Raiders out to go another 2 or 3 weeks in the East.
Oh, yeah. We've seen Burlington. I think this Raider team beats Burlington going away. But they have a real good shot to make it out of the East.
I mean, you have
down year for Holton. I mean,
Hayden, I think
Holton's tough to beat in the playoffs, but
is Hayden 3A this year?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I don't know. They got a shot. And they're one of those teams that's gotten better every week this year. Only loss of the season for the Raiders came in week 1 against Colgan, and they almost came back to win that one. Too wide to the far side. Handoff's going to go up the middle to the back on the counter action. The ball's loose in the end zone. And we'll see who's on it. It's either a touchdown or a touchback, and it's a touchback. Trojans come away with it and dodge a bullet there. It looked good for a moment for Dalton Bollinger, senior running back, as he was pretty much at the goal line when he was hit and that ball shot out. Trojans able to jump on it in the end zone, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. I don't know if that'll be enough to change the outcome of the game, but Trojan defense stops the score there. Comes away with the turnover. Straight ahead with Love.
Love on the carry.
Gain of about 4. Trojans still playing a physical game.
Gain of 4 on the play. Ball's on the 24-yard line. 2nd and 6.
Seven and a half to play. Here's the snap. But again, straight ahead to Love. Nothing going this time as he stopped for no gain on the play. Bring up a 3rd down and 6. I'm going to say he even lost about half a yard.
Brought down by Holt. Loss of 1 on the play. Ball on the 23-yard line. 7 yards to go. It's 3rd down.
Trojans come out 3 wide. Towner back to pass, being pressured. Throws this one over the middle. Has a man. The catch by Levi Blair. Has a Trojan 1st down up to about the 35.
Pass complete to Blair.
Well, he got tattooed going over the middle on the last possession. Does it again. Comes up with the first down.
Yep. Jake delivered that throw. 3 Raiders in his face. Good throw there by Jake Towner as well.
Yeah, they had a rusher come completely free on a delayed blitz. Towner stood in there and delivered. Towner, another one of those seniors. This could be his last game. Straight ahead to Love. Runs over a defender at the 40 or at the 43. Forward to the 45. Gain of 9. It'll set up a 2nd down and 1. We have a Trojan down on the field right now.
Benzo. He's up. Back to the huddle. Probably just got rolled up on. Sometimes them offensive linemen as they're blocking. Oh, did we have a penalty?
What is going on? I didn't see a flag. But apparently there was one. And it's against the Trojans. Chop block.
Block against the Trojan.
Well, Jess, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, you know?
Amen.
That used to be just good fundamental football back in the day.
15-yard penalty. Moves the ball back to the 21-yard line. 1st and long.
So, 1st and a country mile for the Trojans from their own 21-yard line. Man, what a penalty. They got to reach the 45 for a 1st down. They'll hand it to Love. He'll get a couple of them back across about the 25.
Love on the carry. Gain of 4 on the play. Ball on the 25-yard line. 2nd and long.
And one of the Raiders jumped. Trojans will pick up another 5 here on the offside.
Free 5.
Offsides against the Raiders. That'll move the ball up 5 yards to the 30. 2nd and 15.
Down around 5 minutes to play in this one. Trojans down big. Trailing it by 28 here to the Frontenac Raiders. Winner of this game goes on to play the winner of Burlington and Columbus, taking place tonight up in Burlington. My money's on Burlington. Stranger things have happened, though. No gain, really, on that pass play. Again, that screen game really hasn't been there tonight for the Trojans. When they have been able to complete it, the Raiders have closed it down.
14 yards to go. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd and about 14 now for Girard. Towner back to pass, has time. Now he's pressured, throws it out to Moore, who's just hit the moment he catches it. Solid tackle that time by Caden Long, the junior defensive back. Gives up a lot of size to Moore, but when they're not looking, it's a lot easier to bring him down, Jess.
Yes, it is.
Trojans are going to punt.
See if Poland can't flip the field here. He's been a pretty good kick punter for a freshman for the Trojans.
Long punt. Just going to let it bounce. Takes a Trojan roll inside the 25, and they'll down it about the 23. So a good punt that time by Poland.
23-yard line. Raiders will take over there. 1st and 10.
Stops the clock with 3:25 to play in the game. Frontenac with the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Well, Jess, time to start thinking maybe a little bit about basketball season. That's coming up in the month of December, so we're going to get a month off. Our viewers are also going to get a month off from us.
Well,
So,
I bet they're thankful of that.
I bet they are. But you tend to go fishing with the with Coach Westcott. Is he giving you any insight into the boys basketball team this year?
No, not much. We talked a little bit about just the summer. He won a lot of games this summer. Of course, Westcott's pretty good at just being a coach and just letting you hearing coach talk.
Yeah, taking it one day at a time,
right?
One game at a time, one play at a time. Not going to get ahead of ourselves.
We could always be better.
Yeah. Lots of room to improvement.
So the Raiders are in victory formation here. Trojans hit them pretty hard. Better this time. So we've talked about it a little bit. Seniors here. Let me go through the lineup here. We don't have a lot of them. Quarterback Jake Towner. He's had a pretty good season. Missed a game early with illness. Come around. Anthony Pike, great middle linebackers. Probably led the team in tackles. Special teams player. I mean, Anthony's just all around great dude. Caleb Combs, we mentioned his name 10 times a game. Coming offensive, defensive lineman. Brandon Bishop, another great lineman. Drake Kotzman, just big old Drake, lovable kid, does a great job, plays hard. And that rounds up our seniors this year. That's kind of been part of the problem is we just don't have a lot of seniors.
But, man, I'll tell you what, next year those guys are going to be missed because, Drake and Aaron up on that line, both offensively and defensively.
Combs,
Anthony Pike in the middle of that defense. And, of course, the experience at quarterback of Jake. So it's Trojans going to have some holes to fill, but do have some promising players, some young guys who have made their mark this year and have kind of matured a little bit as the year's gone on. And they got some work to do in the weight room and on the practice field, but there's some potential there next year for the Trojans. So,
and like you say, so Junior Love, sophomore, probably led the team in rushing this year. Aiden Ashbacher, sophomore. And we
saw Cam Smith at quarterback a little bit this year, just a freshman, and but that he's going to grow a lot between now and next year, and hopefully be able to take over the helm of the Trojans next year and lead them to a winning season.
Scott Moore, you expect big things out of Scott
next year. He'll be a senior next year. Love here with the carry, 30, 25, 20, 10. Touchdown Trojans. Junior Love still playing. And he's going to be a bright spot, I think, next year for the Trojans as well. Good ball carrier, and again, it puts on a little more mass and just gains a little bit more experience and confidence. He's going to be one that other teams are going to have to look out for.
Well, I wholeheartedly agree. I thought Junior run hard all season's done a great job.
So after the score, Trojans trail it 42-20. Try and cut it down to 3 scores right here. Poland's kick is up. Randy missed it.
Attempt is no good.
We'll take a quick break and we'll be back. Trojans trail it by 22. You're watching Trojan Football on Girard Sports Live.
Producers Cooperative Association is the area leader in providing quality agricultural products, services, and markets. PCA has what you need to maximize your operation with a full-service agronomy department, grain origination, handling and storage, bulk fuels and lubricants, propane, a jam-packed farm store, and livestock feeds in bulk or bagged. PCA is proud to call Girard home and to support Trojan athletics. Stop by or see more online at pcacoop.com.
Back to receive for the Raiders.
Trojans punch it in on touchdown run by Junior Love. Cut the lead to 22. Set to kick it away here. We'll see if they go for an onside kick or anything tricky. They do not. End over end kick. Frontenac's just going to take a knee on it at the 18, and they're in a position here to just run this clock out and get out of here with the win. And if you're Coach Smith, it doesn't behoove you to run another play tonight. And keep your guys healthy and get ready for Burlington next week.
First and 10.
Yeah, they proved that, and they took 3 knees and punted it a while ago, that they're just want to get out of here unscathed. Now it looks like the JV's running out there.
Can't say they're trying to run up the score when you start taking knees with 3 minutes left. And there it is. Clock running now.
2 more.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more. Get it done. It'll be down around 30 seconds, under 30 seconds when they snap the next one. And then that should do it. Well, Jess, I'm not going to see you for a while.
Nope.
Hope you have a happy Halloween, happy Thanksgiving.
It's going to be cold Halloween, I do believe.
Oh, my goodness. Every year. You know, it's 70 degrees right up until October 29th.
Yeah, it's going to be not bad for me as I'm passing out candy.
Yeah, it's always good to be the guy inside with the big bowl of candy.
Right. So come on by. I'd give you my address, but I'm not going to.
I don't want to give away that candy.
So less people that come by, the more candy I have to eat.
That's right. Well, this one's in the books. Trojans fall 42-20 to the Frontenac Raiders, who look pretty good tonight. And they'll face the winner of Burlington and Columbus. And I just would assume that would be Burlington. And they better watch out for this Raider squad because they look pretty good here tonight against Trojans. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with the Farmers Bank post-game show. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Judd, Lori, Lisa, or Amber in Girard for all your insurance needs.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Crocan has been serving the area for 70 years, and our employees are truly what sets us apart. Not only do they provide the best high-speed internet service available, they live and work where you do. They care about the company, our customers, and our community. They donate, they volunteer, and their investment makes us different. When you call, you get a local voice to solve your problems and keep you connected. We could not do it without their passion and hard work. Thank you, Crocan employees, for making us the best.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
We get to see what kind of guy you really are, man. Well, Trojans fall tonight, 42-20 to the Frontenac Raiders. That ends their season. Trojans finish with a 3-6 record. And rough season considering the last 2 years the Trojans have had, where they went undefeated through the regular season, finished at 10-1. And but we knew that it was going to be a tougher year this year for Girard Jess coming in. Lots of young players. Weren't really sure how everything was going to fit, what the identity of the team was going to be. And they just
never found it.
Stubbed their toe lots of times throughout the season and never really found that identity, never really got into a groove. And I think let a couple games get away from them. And
when they would figure something out, and they would show signs. They'd show halves. They'd show 3 quarters of excellent football, and just find a way to shoot themselves in the foot and just back
or
up.
Dig a hole early in the game, and just you can't get out of it. And that's the sort of stuff that young teams do. They're inconsistent. They make those mistakes, and it's unfortunate, for the seniors on these teams that they're just a handful of them, and you try to provide some leadership, but just it's too many young guys in too many spots on the field, and they can mature and they can grow, but at the end of the day, you got a sophomore trying to tackle a senior, and it's a tough assignment. And Trojans struggled, not as much as some other teams around the area did this year who had big senior. I think Galena had a great senior class last year, and
Columbus
winless this year.
Yeah.
They lost that consolation game to Anderson County, if that gives you an idea of the rough season that Galena had this year. Columbus had a rough year, so we're not the only ones feeling it. Frontenac, however, one of those teams that lost some good seniors. Everybody's like, what are these guys going to be this year? Came out, lost that first game to their rival, the Colgan Panthers. But then, man, they just bounced right back, and they've gotten better every week. And you take your hat off to Coach Smith and his staff and this team, and they're looking pretty good right now. And Burlington's going to have their hands full next week with this Frontenac squad. And Coach Philpott probably going to come up here and join us in a few minutes here on the Farmers Bank postgame show, brought to you by Farmers Bank. Farmers Bank, proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more of the Farmers Bank postgame show. Maybe talk to Coach Philpott, put a bow on the season, and start thinking about a basketball coming up right around the corner in December. We're going to enjoy the month off. Jeff's going to do some fishing, and I'm going to do some laying on the couch. And we'll see you in December for basketball. But not before we talk to Coach and have a little bit more here of the Farmers Bank postgame show, all that coming up. On the other side of the break, you're watching Trojan Football on Girard Sports Live.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings and a variety of other dishes that would satisfy any cravings, even homemade pie. Besides dine-in and carry-out, Chicken Annie's of Girard also does catering in the area. Stop in on Highway 47 in Girard for a hearty meal, and follow Chicken Annie's of Girard on Facebook for specials.
Thanks to your support, Kenora Eye Care has expanded. With double the space, they offer more exam rooms, larger optical selection, and extended hours to fit your schedule. And with the latest technology, they can quickly...
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings and a variety of other dishes that would satisfy any cravings, even homemade pie. Besides dine-in and carry-out, Chicken Annie's of Girard also does catering in the area. Stop in on Highway 47 in Girard for a hearty meal, and follow Chicken Annie's of Girard on Facebook for specials.
Are you in the need of top-notch construction services for your farm or industrial project? Proud Girard High School alumnus Chandler Humble and Humble Construction LLC are here. With 7 years in the business and a lifetime of knowledge, Humble Construction creates top-quality pipe fencing, industrial chain link fencing, metal buildings, water line installation, and a lot more. For your free estimate, call Humble Construction at 620-238-4636. Need land prep? Humble Construction has you covered with skid steer, rock leveling, and laser grader services. Humble Construction LLC. Excellence in every project.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Trojans fall tonight, 42-20 to the Frontenac Raiders. Right now we're joined by head coach Neil Philpott of the Girard Trojans and coach 3-6 season. We knew that you guys had a lot of young players coming into the year and not really sure how things are going to play out this year, and it just a tough assignment for your guys, but kind of a rough feeling after the 2 years you had leading into this, but kind of knew that this was going to be kind of a rebuilding year for you guys with all the youngsters on the team.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd be where we're at right now, but we've had a lot of young players play for us this year, and that's kind of when you play that many young guys. No matter how good they are, typically you're going to be on the losing side of some of those things. And we've had some inconsistencies all year. Not one person or one kid or one player, wherever it might be. It's just not finishing drives, not feeling where we need to fill on defense, and it's not the same kid. It's just the inconsistency of all 11 playing together was evident, and kind of partially that's a big play into our record right now. And so I thought all year our kids played pretty hard when we were behind the 8 ball a little bit on some times. We dug ourselves some holes. I didn't really see our kids quit, and that's a good sign. Our upperclassmen, I think, owe a lot to them. They fought hard and played hard, and the young kids, they wanted to get in there and compete. So we had a lot of kids play at different positions and throughout the course of the year. And so, we've got some young kids coming up. We got to put some pieces together and got to get our numbers back up. I think that's one thing we've seen this year was it's the fewest number of kids we've had out since I've been here by a handful. And we've had some injuries that hurt us there too. So I think we ended the season with 29 able bodies. That were healthy and could play for us. So we got to work on that a little bit, and that'll help. But it's hard to say at the end of the season. You look back a lot of what ifs and have yous, and but I thought our kids played hard and some rough times throughout the course of the year, and so I'm proud of them for that. And we got to grow from it and take some of these experiences that we learned this year and roll them into next year and be out of the 8 ball.
And you got, you graduate some good seniors this year, but you have some promising looking young players. Some of these guys just sophomores, and there's a lot of football in front of them and a lot to build with here for next year.
Yeah, I mean, that's, like you said, we only had 13 upperclassmen, so we're losing 5 seniors, which all 5 were big contributors for us this year. We'll miss them. But meanwhile, we got some young kids, sophomores and juniors, and a lot of freshmen played this year on varsity on Friday night in some big roles. We had one pop a turnover here last scoring drive, or that they looked like they were going to score. And so kids are fighting, sticking their heads in the hole late in the game, and we're proud to see that. And they can build off that. So there's a lot of them there, but we got to tap into that, and we got to get faster. We got to get a little bigger. We got a little stronger, a little more mature. And that hopefully we can develop that over the next year and see where we're at next fall.
Well, you got a new weight room facility there at the school, and that should kind of help with some of that getting bigger and stronger in the off season. And hopefully your guys get in there and dedicate the time and the effort that it's going to take to do that.
Yep, we've got a lot of tools in there right now to utilize, and we need to take advantage of it and buy in. I know it's hard. This level of schools, you got to share your kids a lot. So the off season sometimes is not a true off season because they're always playing basketball or wrestling or baseball or track or whatever it is, which is great. I think kids ought to do that, but we got to find a way to use that thing as much as we can and get faster, get stronger, get bigger, get more mature.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck with all that, and you finally get to catch your breath, have a little bit of time off, and we look forward to seeing you next year, and hopefully some of these young guys can get it turned around and see some more success coming down the road.
I'm confident we'll figure it out.
All right, that's head coach Neil Philpott of the Girard Trojans. We want to thank you for coming up and talking to us after all the games this season, win or loss, and it's been a pleasure, Coach, and appreciate you coming up.
Appreciate you guys doing what you do, so thank you.
All right, that's Coach Philpott of the Girard Trojans. They finish the season 3-6, lose tonight to the Frontenac Raiders here in the first round of the playoffs, 42-20. Our post-game coach interview brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for 30 years. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust, a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. We'll take our last break of the Farmers Bank post-game show. When we come back, we'll put a bow on it, give you the player of the game. Look forward to basketball season. You're watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Croccan has been serving the area for 70 years, and our employees are truly what sets us apart. Not only do they provide the best high-speed internet service available, they live and work where you do. They care about the company, our customers, and our community. They donate, they volunteer, and their investment makes us different. When you call, you get a local voice to solve your problems and keep you connected. We could not do it without their passion and hard work. Thank you, Croccan employees, for making us the best.
Whether you're suffering from the latest bug going around or have a chronic illness that needs regular monitoring by a physician, Girard Medical Center clinics offer quality care for your family close to home. 5 clinics are available throughout Crawford, Cherokee, and Bourbon counties, including Girard, Arma, Frontenac, Cherokee, and Uniontown. Our express care is also available Saturdays, Sundays, and most holidays for the unexpected illnesses that arise. Girard Medical Center clinics and express care, caring for our communities one patient at a time.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
All right, welcome back one final time to Frontenac, Kansas. Trojans fall 42-20 to the Frontenac Raiders, finish the season 3-6. Just the only thing we got left is to do the player of the game tonight for the Trojans. Junior Love, I think, ran the ball super hard tonight, and 2 touchdowns for the Trojans. I don't see anybody else we could possibly give the player of the game to.
Nope, I like Junior's name in that player of the game spot.
All right, that player of the game brought to you by Evans Motors, the best players in the car business, or Nate Nettie at Evans Motors. Let them find the car, truck, van, or SUV that's right for you and your family. Visit them at the corner of 69 and 400 highways south of Pittsburgh, or see their online showroom at evansmotors.net. But that's going to do it for us for the 2023 football campaign for the Girard Trojans. We'll be back in action in December for basketball. I haven't looked that far ahead, so I can't give you a date or a time, but whenever basketball starts, we'll start.
And it will be inside.
And it will be inside, that's for sure, in beautiful temperature-controlled environments. We're looking forward to that. But for Jess Murphy, I'm Josh Lettner saying thanks for joining us. You've been watching Trojan football on Girard Sports Live.